And good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's shed adventure. We're in the shed and we're having the beast from the east is starting to bite, and it's still pretty freezing. However, we've got the heater on. Now, what are we going to talk about? Well, people have been asking, what are these lovely little things hanging up there? Well, let me tell you, that there is an ice screw. That there is quite rare, actually. That's called an ice piton. You don't find many of these because probably if you'd been using them, you're probably dead because they are absolutely useless. However, the ice screw, this is a fairly short one, actually works if, big if the ice is right. If the ice is right, now it's not something I'd want to fall on. If we're climbing a Scottish gully, which is where I did most of my climbing, you want to get a rock placement if you possibly can. Get a sling round a flake or a sling round a chock stone or a chock or something. The last thing you really want to do is do anything with ice because it's treacherous. You don't really know what you've got. However, if it's the only thing you've got to use it. Now, I'm laughing. Shed Adventures, first complete disaster. I've had a really bright idea. I thought I need to defrost my freezer for Christmas. Opened the freezer and went, look, ice. You can see where this is going, can't you? Perfect for showing you how to put an ice screw in. Well, no. Abject failure. But watch the video, see what you think. Actually, at the end, we very nearly succeeded in placing a proper ice screw into a freezer because you could just hear it squeaking. It was the noise that you look for to know that you've actually got a good placement. That was before the tiny bit of ice I was screwing it into shattered into 1,000 bits. But you just heard this, which was the right noise. It's what you're actually after. So we never managed to get it in. I hope you'll find it just a little bit of fun why crazy old man is trying to place an ice screw into his freezer. Have a watch if you like it. Please like and subscribe. If not, I do understand. But there we go. This really is our outtakes version of Shed Adventures. So thank you very much for watching. Have a quick look at this, see if it makes you giggle. And I'll catch up with you next week. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye now. That is an ice screw. And that's actually quite rare because they're appalling. And if you use them, you're probably dead. That's an ice piton. And people have said, well, how do you use them? Well, sat in a house in a shed in the south of England, it's rather difficult to explain. So what I thought I'd do was I'd defrost the freezer for Christmas. Then I looked at it and had one of those great Shed Adventure moments and went, look, I've got ice. This could be a great way of showing people how difficult it is actually to use an ice screw. So let's have a go. And the first thing is you'd actually be wearing thick gloves or lovely Dachstein mitts when you do all this. And you'd probably be in a fairly precarious position. So goggles on, maybe slightly misted up, all sorts of things. So this is, in a way, ideal. I'm not so sure the ice is ideal. Solid water ice. So let's give it a go. So what have we got? Well, we'll have a go with the ice screw. And I've got my trusty ice pick stroke ice hammer here. And my safety glasses. Now, normally what you do is put this in here and twist it using that. But I haven't got any room because this is quite a small Scottish gully, this is. Doesn't get any tighter than that. So I brought my screwdriver and we'll see. So the first problem is finding a bit of suitable ice. We'll have a go there. And we just need to give it a little bit of bite, and then I'm hoping we can get it to screw. Let's have a go there. Well, people, that's not going too well. Let's have a go up here in something a bit thicker. Okay, failure on Shed Adventures #1. This is not a good place to show you how to put an ice screw in. The ice is proper water ice. Let's have one more go here, see if I can get this to bite without breaking it up. Pardon putting my back to you. Actually, people, we may have got a goer here if it doesn't fracture this ice. There we go. I've actually got it to bite. Well, I didn't think this would work. So, we're now in our Scottish Gully, and we've got our ice screw to bite. And we would, if we had the room, be using... Oh, what a shame. So close, but I think you can see the principle. We are literally screwing this into the ice. But what, you know, we've actually made a thread. So some slight success there. And you can imagine that when that is properly screwed in proper ice, not your fridge, you have some level of protection. Now, how much? Well, I certainly wouldn't want to be falling too much on an ice screw. I wonder if we can have one more.